Hi folks, Coach Jason Capson here, and today we're going to talk about Melanotan. So a few people have asked me about my experience with Melanotan, and if you don't know what Melanotan II is, it is a peptide, and it is designed to help you increase your pigment and to help you tan. And in my experience, it helps the tan to last a little bit longer, and it helps, more importantly for me at least, it helped me to burn less. And that is why I initially got involved with the whole Melanotan thing. And so Melanotan is an injectable peptide, and you take the peptide and you take it over a length of time, and I'll explain how I did it myself. And what it did for me is that it gave me a good solid base tan. It has to be triggered by the sun and increases your pigment, so it makes you darker. And in my experience, the benefit of it is if you're going down south, if you're fair skinned like I am, and if you're going down south or if you're outside a lot in the summertime and you've got that base, you don't burn. Now, you can still get heat stroke and you still get all kinds of things, but I did, when I was down south a couple of times, I took the Melanotan before going down south and had a great trip. Didn't burn, my tan was dark, my tan was great, stayed dark for 3, 4, 5 months afterwards. It was fantastic. Then the last time I went down south, I didn't have a chance to take the Melanotan because I was actually across the country and didn't have Melanotan with me. It's a long story, but I was doing a conference, didn't have time to take the Melanotan, and then went immediately down south and got fried day one. It basically ruined the first half of my trip. And I vowed never to do that again. So I'll be taking Melanotan again in the summertime, and anytime I go down south and travel down south, I'm going to be in the sun. Now, I came across this video and doing some research on YouTube with regards to people's sort of experiments or experiences with Melanotan, and I came across this video. And I'm going to play this video and I'm going to sort of dissect it as best as I can. This is a model, a white model, who took Melanotan injections to become black. It's a very strange thing, and I cannot make this stuff up, but I thought it would be interesting to look at just sort of the world. We live in a strange world. That's all I have to say. Like I say, I can't make this stuff up, but I find it amusing myself. I don't know if you'll find it amusing. Maybe some of you will be offended by it. I hope don't be offended by me. I'm just don't blame the deliverer. This is a real thing that I pulled right off of YouTube. But just to reiterate, I took Melanotan to help not burn. It does work. There are a lot of competitive bodybuilders that take it leading up to a show because it gives you a good solid base. Some people overdo it and actually turn a tinge of purple. A lot of people have different side effects when taking Melanotan. I'm one of them. I get very flushed and very, very nauseous. Actually, the thought of it makes me a little nauseous right now thinking about it. But I am going to take it again because, again, it does help so much with that base tan, and it allowed me just to enjoy the experience of being down south or being in the summer, being in the sun that much more. Now, I am not a doctor. I have no experience in the research behind. I did a little bit of research about it, but I am not recommending it. I'm not condoning it. Do your research, check into it. I'm not responsible for anyone that takes it and goes nuts and does weird things. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. It's my experience with it. It's what happened to me. I did get nauseous, but I did get tanned, and it did work for me. I'm not saying it'll work for anyone else. And please don't take it because it may be illegal where you are. It's illegal. Peptides are legal in Canada. They may be illegal where you live, wherever you live in the world. So check in to your laws in the states or the places, the countries that you live before taking anything that might be illegal. Don't do drugs, people. Just don't do them. But Melanotan for me it's a different kind of an experience because, again, like I said, I get nauseous, but the little side effects, I believe the effects are worth it with regards to not getting burned and not. Now, I don't even know if it protects you against some. I don't know if it protects you against skin cancer. I don't know any of that stuff. Do your research. I just know what it did for me, and it did help me a lot, and I do plan on taking more. But here's the story. Without further ado, check this out. This is something else.
A white model who took melanin injections to become black has spoken out about the BLM movement and how she hasn't yet experienced racism. I'm John.
So clearly, just in the very beginning of this video, there are some issues. I don't even know really what to say. Continue watching.
This is Martina Big. She is a 32-year-old German model who identifies as a black woman. Yeah, you heard that correct. Martina was born as a white woman who had blonde hair and pale skin, but when she reached adulthood, she decided this wasn't the life she wanted due to living as the wrong race. She started taking melanin injections a few years ago. But what exactly is melanin? Melanin is the pigment that gives our skin, hair, and eye their color, and having darker skin means that more melanin is present in the body. So when Martina started injecting herself with melanin, her skin started to get noticeably darker.
Now, I believe he's making a mistake here. I don't think you can inject melanin into your skin. I think melanin is naturally occurring. The melanotan triggers melanin to produce and activate and produce more. So I believe what he's trying to say is that the injections of melanotan increased her melanin and gave her the darker skin.
She now identifies as an African woman. She believes she has always, deep down, been African, and she even embarked on a trip to Kenya to be baptized with her people.
No, you're not an African woman. Sorry, you're not, because you're not from Africa.
You really can't make these things up. Many believe that the model is delusional. Last year, she told The Sun Online, "I not only look like an African woman, but I also feel that I'm now an African woman. I spent time in Kenya last year and I felt so at home. Now I have a lot of invitations from all over Africa." Martina even spoke about having children with her husband, who also takes melanin injections, and how they will be born black.
No. Once again, wrong. If you are white and your husband's white and you inject melanotan in your body, it doesn't mean you're going to have a black baby. Now, I could be wrong. Pretty sure science is on my side with regards to that. I don't think it's possible for two white people to procreate, have a child, and the baby be black. I don't think it's possible, but you never know.
Doctors said they will be black. We have also discussed breastfeeding, and if it is safe for me to have a baby, she said in an interview on This Morning, a British breakfast show. She later clarified, "Doctors say that I am physically now a black woman, and my future children will be black."
I'm not sure what kind of doctor she went to who told her that she is now a black woman and can have black children, but I'm pretty sure they should check into that doctor's credentials.
Of course, there are many people who are fully against what Martina is doing, and the model has been accused numerous times of cultural appropriation and blackface. Many people stand behind the fact that you simply cannot change your race like you can with gender, and the ways in which she has modified her body in order to become a black woman are seen as racist and disrespectful. But regardless of what people think of her, Martina continues to proudly talk about her experiences as a newfound black woman, and she has recently spoken of the ongoing Black Lives Matter protests.
I'm glad she's standing up, and I'm glad she's talking about Black Lives Matter. She's got a platform, clearly, and I'm glad she's talking about it because it's a very, very important subject. But let's be clear. This is a white woman who took melanotan to increase her pigment and change the color of her skin so that it's darker. She's not African. So I'm not sure where we go from here. But anyways, I'm not judging. I just thought this was interesting. Do you find it interesting? Give me your comments. Leave your comments below. Tell me what you think of this. Now again, don't send me messages asking me for melanotan. I don't have any. You can get it online. Do your research. Look it up. Some people have reached out to me. I don't have any. I don't have any. When I'm ready to get some more, I'm just going to order it online, just like everyone else can, because it's there, it's available. But do your research if you're going to experiment with it. It is for experimentation purposes only. It might be illegal where you're doing, so you may be doing something illegal if you take melanotan. I am not. It's legal in Canada. Remember I said that, please. But don't ask me where to get it. I don't know. Don't ask me what kind I get. I don't even know. I'm just here to entertain. and I found this very entertaining. I found this very odd and strange and beautiful at the same time. I'm not judging. Good for her. Well, not really. But anyways, I just think that sometimes people go a little too far, and Martina Big may have gone a little too far. But give me your thoughts. Give me your opinion. Hey, give me your opinion. Martina Big, good on you. Do you. You do you, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, Coach Jason Capson. It's almost Christmas time. It's almost the end of 2020. And I, for one, am looking forward to 2021. And there'll be more fun just like this coming your way. Take care, guys.